There's the whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rodri. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Subimendi. Spain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been intercepted. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. That has been slung wide. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Bino's cross. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal, driving through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Spain! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Spain currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Llorente. And it's Bina. Lovely bit of skill. Grimaldo has the space to scheme. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he nearly went all the way.
Dani Olmo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. Grimaldo goes short, shoots! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Baina. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Ferran Torres! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here. Llorente. Now Subimendi. Now it's Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. Yamal. He's found a way through. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Llorente. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Spain are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that's a throw-in. Subimendi. And it's Llorente. It's a good run down the right. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Spread out to the left. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! They are playing them off the park. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to pass it through. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Off the post! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 57, el dorsal 7.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yamal. Good ball, good take. Bina. Looking for the run. He has a look up. Oh, sweet feet. And the shot! He lifts the roof!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ferran Torres being hunted in packs. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
En el minuto 63.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Yamal's cross, impressive jump, and that's a tiny finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Eric Garcia. And Kubasi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Towering! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, what's he done? Real chance here. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ferran Torres. Now it's Llorente. In by Llorente. Oh, nice touch. This looks promising. Nicely spread. Driven in. Getting up there! They've got to be quick to recover this. No joy, but a decent try.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That has not gone well. Yamal. Now Subimendi. Now it's Llorente. And it's Subimendi. And it's Rodri. Distributed tidily. Now it's Llorente. Llorente with the cross. There's the shot! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Cabo Verde can make their change now with a break in play. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
Llorente, Eric Garcia. Now Subimendi. Can he get it through? That's a good ball out wide. And he's being shifted off it. Baina. And it's Rodri. Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice bit of trickery. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Stood up well to him there. Yamal. Llorente. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. And time is up. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. Ferran Torres, very much the hero in this game. Ferran Torres, very much the hero in this game. So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage, and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for Ferran Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It'll be a throw-in. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the through ball. Shot a goal! But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise on such a good spell.
And he's managed to get free. Great vision. Look at the space here. Biner. There's the shot. Oh. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Still goalless at the moment. Played out wide. Oh, good take and a good... And a chance! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
In with the challenge. Ferran Torres. It's a goal kick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Grimaldo. Spain have to win if they're to make it. So no flag here. Opts to play it back. And it's Rodri. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
He has found the... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I think this defence could do themselves a massive favour by being more decisive, more communicative. They're being penetrated too easily, too often.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Llorente, Yamal, Llorente. Now that's well seen too. Spread out to the left. Baina. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it. Towering header! It's fallen loose again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's gone loose. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking to play him in. Ball in towards... Oh, great leap! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now, can they get him away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute.
Looking for the run, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Back could it go? Decent chance! And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Welcome the two sides.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Spain can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's had it taken off him, and it's skewed away. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's on it, can he get away? Zubimendi. And it's Olmo. Grimaldo. Eric Garcia. Good ball, good take. Llorente finding himself in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Still just a single goal between the sides. Dani Olmo given the lift of his goal. And here's Ferran Torres. That has been slung wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Ferran Torres looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Dani Olmo tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Zubimendi. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Ball there's the header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Out of Zubimendi. Here's Llorente. Llorente. Oh, that's neat. Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third quarter of the game. Grimaldo with the short one. But where it came from. Tries a shot!
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Distributed tidily. Crosses it in. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Spain benefiting from an own goal. Not you'll hear them complaining. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo ventures forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spain can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, that was vital. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a good foot in there. That's a good foray he's making. He's a sharp little ball here. Looks across and plays it in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ferran Torres. And he thumps it clear. And that has put paid to that. And it's Llorente. He's in a great position here. Grimaldo. Baina. And that's that. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and supporters embrace the knowledge that there are bigger and better things to come. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Early qualification is always a good bonus.
Well, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Llorente. He's got away. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
El dorsal 7.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal, Dani Olmo, played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, lovely. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Baina. Now Subimendi. Llorente. First quarter of an hour gone. Pinches it off him. And here's Ferran Torres. Driving through the middle. And a chance! Dani Olmo is flagged offside. Spain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Pelistri. That's De Arrascaeta. Araujo and Pelistri. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Baina. Subimendi. And it's Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's in a great position here. Real chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Dani Olmo, Yamal, and Dani Olmo. Subimendi, and it's Rodri. And Grimaldo. Dani Olmo. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. Yamal. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Ferran Torres. Grimaldo has it in a wide position. Well read, and the danger is averted. He's free, he shot a goal! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Bentancur. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure.
Chance for a shot! Araujo. And it's Bentancur. Now it's Darwin. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking to play him in. Lovely ball and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pelistri. No, he's not getting any further than that. Uruguay have a free kick. And here's Ferran Torres. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Spain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Away we go again. Threads one in. Oh, he's onto this. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oliveira. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There could be trouble here. And he's got away from it. And the shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Darwin bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good ball, good take. Jimenez. And it's Valverde. And here's Nunez. It's Bentancur. Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. De Arrascaeta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Spain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Grimaldo. Ferran Torres is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Out towards the flank. And it's Baina. And he was alert to it. Bentancur, pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. The ball goes in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Head out towards the right wing. Opts to play it back. Over to the right flank. Llorente gets flagged offside. And here's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. He's having a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldo plays it short. And it's Llorente. Chance! And he should have made it 4.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Llorente. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Zubimendi. Dani Olmo. And it's Baina. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he can clear it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal. Zubimendi. And Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. And Pelistri. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone backward here. Somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Grimaldo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Impressive jump. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can clear their lines. Flashes it across. Brilliantly cut out. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Ferran Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Ferran Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So with the group stages well and truly behind us now, the two sides walk out in front of a crowd that is more expectant than ever. There's a bit of a party atmosphere in the stands at the moment, but once the whistle goes, it is down to the serious business of knockout football. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is an elevated level of competition, Jim, the kind you know all too well.
Well, you notice how everything feels that little bit different, Peter. The atmosphere too, whether through decibel levels or the sense of purpose, because this is the ultimate battle for survival now.
And the losers go home.
Nobody wants that.
And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Pressing high and with purpose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives.
Ferran Torres! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Baina. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal receives it in a good position here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. Grimaldo is in a really good position out wide. He leaps for it! Oof. No, just not quite.
Ferran Torres certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Schlager. Spain currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Now this could be a chance. They're urging him to shoot, and he shoots! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Austria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lima. Alaba. All played for Baumgartner. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Biner. And it's Biner. Pedri. And it's Biner. Brilliantly cut out. Sabitzer. Dani Olmo. And here's Biner. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Towering header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This looks promising. Big chance! And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw-in. And it's Grimaldo. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Sabitzer. Spain have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Dani Olmo. He's looking wide. Goes for a shot! That pass has been well intercepted. Llorente. Now it's Ferran Torres. Takes a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Biner. Pedri. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Biner. And here's Ferran Torres. And the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Eric Garcia. Here's Llorente. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. And no, that was never going to make it. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
So, half-time in the opener. Spain are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So let's get the ball rolling. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo. Now it's Llorente. Now it's Dani Olmo. Forced to go back. He'll try from distance. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Spain have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it shoots! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alaba. Lima. He has found the way through. Looking to play him in. And the shot! So, third corner of the game. Grimaldo goes short. Spread it left. He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pedri. Ferran Torres is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shot, surely! And he's stuck it away. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Spain are having a ball here. And it's Arnautovic. Spread out to the left. He's got away. Decent chance! Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pedri. And it's Llorente. Eric Garcia. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pedri. And Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alaba. Schlager. Now it's on Nautovic. Spread to the right. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gregoric.
Oh, great feat, that.
Chips it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Pedri. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. And it's Llorente. Now this could be a chance. And here's Llorente. That's good play. Now it's Llorente. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Has a look and plays it forward. Dani Olmo. Llorente. He's on it, can he get away? Llorente gets into a good position. That has ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schlager. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Schlager. Rodri gets a foot in here. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Pinches it off him. Schmidt. And Gregoric. Llorente. Ferran Torres. Linhart.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Heading backwards. Yamal. Aims beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Linhart.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
It's Savitzer. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Llorente does well to get it back. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And he's going to Rex. Brought out the best in the keeper. Llorente, who's set up one goal so far. That's that, the end. Spain have got it. They are indeed through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This looks like a real statement victory, Peter. The kind of result where they announce themselves as the team to beat. I don't want to get carried away here, but they could be a serious contender.